Hi, this is Luca Papa from Digital Coach. Welcome to this free web marketing course. During this free training, this is gonna be the program that we will cover. We will talk about why is it decisive for your company and your career web marketing. Then, what are the main web marketing principles that you have to respect and you have to follow in order to have a very good web marketing strategy? Which channel should you use in order to have a very good web marketing strategy? I will talk also about what are the main digital and web marketing jobs. At the end, I will give you also some free resources to follow up. Okay? If you're ready, we can go on. Why web marketing is decisive for your company? First of all, people spend more and more time online, much more than on TV, newspapers, and listening to the radio. So, what is the main consequence? One of the main consequences is that online you have much more opportunities to sell stuff. That's what is important for every company. Companies want to sell stuff every time, everywhere, to everyone. If you want to communicate and you want to sell, you have to reach people online. So those are the main reasons why web marketing is going to be huge in the next few years. It's already huge, but it's going to be even bigger in the next few years. Why web marketing is important for your career? So, if you think for a moment on the fact that web marketing, social media marketing, e-commerce, digital marketing, they are all growing a lot, and they all are, giving companies the opportunity to sell more stuff. You will understand as a consequence the fact that companies are looking and will have a look and will also look for digital professionals. They will hire digital professionals. They will pay more digital professionals than offline professionals. And they will invest more in digital marketing channels. But they need people to manage those digital marketing channels. So, the main consideration I want to share with you is that communication, marketing, and sales are the most decisive areas in a company. Companies need professionals in this area, and if you learn to use web marketing techniques and channels, and if you know how to sell stuff online, thanks to digital marketing and web marketing techniques, you will have a better career, you will be paid more, and companies will look after you much more. You will be a very important manager in those companies, because all companies need, if they want to sell online, they need digital professionals. How can you create a web marketing strategy? What can you do in order to, to have a very structured web marketing strategy? First of all, you have to get to know your audience. You have to know your audience. You need to know what are their needs, what are their habits, what are their problems and difficulties. The more you know your customers, the more you will be able to provide them a good experience and to sell your products to them. That's all. That's all you have to do. Second, you have to know where your audience spend time online. Are they surfing on Google, or are they using a lot social media? Are they using business social media like LinkedIn, or leisure social media like Instagram, for example? So you have to know where you find them and what are they focused on when they are on a specific social media or in a specific platform. because if you are on Instagram, probably you wanna entertain yourself, while if you are on LinkedIn, you probably wanna get some job opportunities. So your mindset is gonna be different, and you have to communicate differently to the same person when the same customer is on LinkedIn or is on Instagram. Second consideration, if you want to create a good web marketing strategy, you need to choose online channels. Choose the right online channels. In a web marketing strategy, you can consider SEO, the Google advertising activity, email marketing, display advertising, or banner, for example. Those are some of the main web marketing channels. They are different from social media marketing channels. It's completely a different stuff. Third, if you want to create your web marketing strategy, you have to define a content strategy. What I mean with content strategy, I mean a strategy where all your contents relate to the user needs. So you are able to understand what people want, what your customer wants, and you are able to create the right content in order to help them to reach their goals. That's what you have to do. Third point, after defining a content strategy, as a fourth point, you have to consider to scale up your activity with advertising. You have to invest in advertising because Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, they will not let you have enormous results without making money, because there are companies that they need to make money. So it's better to understand that you have to share some of your profits with them, paying them advertising. That's it. But once you find the right formula, advertising helps you to scale up every activity. So instead of having just 10 customers, through advertising, you can multiply your sales and go to 1,000 customers, for example, 100,000 customers. That's what you want. And advertising is a very powerful channel, obviously. Okay, so which channels should you use in a web marketing activity? First of all, an integrated online presence is very important, as everything, even if web marketing is part of the overall digital marketing strategy of a company, and a digital marketing strategy includes a web marketing strategy, a social media strategy, and an e-commerce strategy. Even if it's just one part of your overall digital marketing strategy, you need to integrate this web marketing strategy with your overall digital strategy. That's very important, because digital marketing is a sport that you can win just with a team, not working alone. That's very important for you. Second, you have to focus on after you have an integrated presence on all the main web marketing channels. After that, you also want to find the most suitable channels for reaching and converting your traffic into customers. So that means that even if you need an entire team, you still want your champion, the best player, the player that is the most important player in your team, and you want to give him more responsibility. You expect more results, more goals, for example, from this player. That's what you want to do. So you will focus your energy, your investments on those channels. Among those channels, those best players, you might consider the search engine marketing, with this I mean Google Ads at the end, for example. You might consider the SEO activity, the search engine optimization activity. You might consider also to create a blog or to use an email marketing strategy, or if you want, a banner display advertising strategy. And maybe you might also consider to have a display advertising strategy based on programmatic and RTB strategies, for example. Okay. Last but not the least, you can consider also a good integration with social media strategy, even if social media marketing is a different part of your game, of your online game. Okay, now, how can you use web marketing for your company? What can you do for your company? First of all, through web marketing, you can reach your ideal audience, because in the offline marketing, you just receive people, even if they are not your ideal customers, but they are they are entering your store, for example. You're receiving them anyway, even if they are not your ideal customers. While online, you have the chance to focus and to invest in order to have the best kind of customer for your activity, your ideal buyer persona. Second thing that you can do, and I will suggest you, is to connect with them and help them to understand how your products and services can help them reach their goals at the end. That's very important for you and for them, obviously. The more they understand that, the better your company will go with them, and the more products you will sell. Third, you can use web marketing to generate leads. And from this point of view, web marketing is very powerful to generate leads. It's probably much more powerful than social media, especially because the quality of web marketing leads is higher than the quality of social media leads, because they are pre-qualified as leads. Fourth, you can sell online and offline, and this is another very important factor that you should consider. Through web marketing, you can sell online, but you can even sell offline. You just have to create a funnel strategy through which, at the end of your funnel, you will not sell anything online, but you will bring people on your store, on your showroom, and you will sell them something on your store, on your showroom, or, for example, by telephone, for example. Now, if you're interested in web marketing, you might consider also to start up a career in the web marketing field, for example, the web marketing market. So, what are the main digital and web marketing jobs that you might consider for your career? First of all, I would say the web marketing specialist. This is a specialist that works, most of all, works in small companies. Why in small companies? Because in a big company you have very specialized professionals, while in small companies you can hire just one person sometime, and that guy has to do a lot of things. So that means that he's not just a SEO specialist or a PPC specialist. He's probably a web marketing specialist, somebody that knows how to manage SEO, but knows at the same time also how to manage advertising, how to manage the website, analytics, and many things. This is the web marketing specialist. Then you can consider also the SEM specialist, the PPC specialist is called also. This specialist that is focused on Google advertising, for example. Google advertising is very important for all of us. You can consider to become also a SEO specialist or a web analytics specialist. This is the guy in charge of measuring everything that happens on your website and giving information on his colleagues in order to help them to improve their results and their strategies. Then also the inbound marketing specialist. This is a profession focused on attracting the right people on your website and your landing pages in order for them to convert, but in order to deal with the best customers you can find online. And then you might consider also to become a WordPress specialist. Even if you don't know how to code, it's not a big deal, because now with an amazing CMS like WordPress, you can do incredible things and very beautiful website, especially if you use also a visual builder, for example. And then you might consider, if you are a very creative person and you love communication, creativity, content creation, you might consider to become a content marketing specialist. That is the specialist in charge of the creation of contents, both video content and written content, for example, copywriting. And if you want to work in a big company, your ideal role is going to be in the web marketing sector, is going to be the web marketing manager. That is the manager in charge of managing all the SEO specialists, web marketing specialists, the advertising specialist, WordPress specialist, and so on. So you will manage the activity of all those professionals, even if they work for an external, an outsourcer like a web agency or an external consultant, for example. So, if you like this free training on web marketing, I want to invite you to check out my YouTube playlist. They're selected in the description. I selected a playlist for you. And also to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you will find a lot of digital marketing free resources able to help you in your digital marketing career. Okay, Luca Papa from Digital Coach. Bye bye.